Hi friends, welcome to Insightful Healing. Let's get into our sense of self session and see what parts of us are in need today. Thanks for being here with me. As always, your presence, your energy, so appreciated. And the letter M, also a name, Marion. Okay. I'm also getting something about marriage, courtship. That reminds me of the, what is it, the Lenormand deck or cards? That card that says courtship. I don't have that particular deck with me at this time, but there's something relevant about what it looks like to build a relationship, the evolution of a relationship, especially with regard to time. You may be feeling like you're on a timetable, or like your timetable is different than another person. Perhaps there's a need to clarify, get down to the details. I heard the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty. What else is here? Someone's worried that if they communicate clearly what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they desire, it will result in hurt. I want you to know that hurt is temporary. It will hurt deeply, but there are remedies involved, and in no time you'll sort of forget that it hurt that bad. I'm being called to, okay, I just heard anatomy. There's something about the physical body here. I'm being called to draw the connection of, like if I stub my toe, right, it hurts. And then if I take something sharp and prick my finger, then my finger hurts and I forget about the toe pain. So there's some kind of like replacement of pain, or how do I say this, or pain. Oh gosh, are we really about to get into the depths of, I mean, we have to, right? This is where we are. We're here for it, right? Pain is, it comes from the brain, not the body. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that bug that's flying. It's a gnat of some sort. Interestingly enough, I was seeing a bee, so something to do with insects, flying insects. There it is again. Something may be feeling annoying. This could be an annoying pain, right? Or an annoying person. We may also have somebody here who is avoiding their pain. I mean, by the looks of it, right? It seems as though fear. I'm also hearing instability, so I'm not sure. And there goes my throat chakra. Okay, someone is fearing instability. The bug literally just messed with the lighting there. Yeah, there it is. So this pain or this feeling, these thoughts, this desire, it's causing you to not see something fully or clearly. Excuse me. It's distracting you. But there's a difference between a healthy distraction and an unhealthy distraction. Okay, I'm getting like someone may be using drugs, alcohol, different habits, okay, to distract them from this pain or whatever they're feeling or thinking or going through, especially within a relational dynamic. Because something's just annoying, it's irritating. But sometimes when something is annoying or irritating, you can go towards it to confront it as opposed to avoiding. That's an option that we have. That's an option that we have. Because again, the pain is coming from the brain, not just that sore site. Yes, I stubbed my toe and my toe is actually bruised and it's hurting, but my brain is what's connecting to the nerves in my toe to tell me that it hurts. So if I address the core root of the challenge, which in this case is the brain, then perhaps my toe will hurt less. We have card 35 today. It says reevaluate your relationship with time. This card presents itself to you today as a representation of the pressure we often feel as time passes by and we seemingly stand still. This creates a kind of pressure that is often inexplainable, depending upon the circumstances and responsibilities involved. Pulling this card challenges your sixth sense to remain calm and make use of your time with patience and self-compassion. Fifth sense to feel the pressurized weight on your chest. Fourth sense to indulge in hibiscus tea to potentially lower the blood pressure and reduce anxiety. Third sense to smell the distinctive smell of a bonfire, reminding you that time is precious, not pressured. Second sense to minimize the wretched sound of the ticking clock. Your first sense to see the past, present, and future scenes of life passing by. They say time stands still, but I've yet to figure out what part of the world this occurs in. Then again, they say a lot of things that apply to none of us. They also say that time flies when you're having fun, but I don't know about that one either. The reality is that timing is fluid, so it feels different depending upon what we're doing, how difficult something is, how badly we want something, and other factors. The clock feels bigger, as does the lump in our throat when there's pressure involved. Public speaking in any capacity has never been my thing. I mean, even down to giving a group presentation in front of the class, I would struggle. The heart palpitations, sweaty pits, shaky voice that describes me to a T. In those moments of waiting my turn, time seemed to disappear in the blink of an eye. In reality, it's because I wanted my time to never come about, so I could just continue feeling invisible. When we're waiting for something, the clock just feels like it's bigger and staring at us just as much as we're staring back at it. The length of a second doesn't actually change, but the pressure cooker within us causes us to lose moments or elongate them for different reasons. In one way or another, in life, it always winds up being my turn. I always make it through without passing out, for the most part, but the pressure that the clock puts on me does not seem to change. You know, it's interesting, when I wrote this, and I did in parentheses put, for the most part, I don't pass out, but as I was reading that, I was reminded of a time when I did almost pass out. I was actually extremely fearful that I would, and be even more embarrassed than the presentation caused. And I don't even think it was a presentation, honestly. I think it was just my turn to speak in a group. We were on a Zoom meeting or something to that effect. It was a school gathering or class. And I remember distinctly the way that my heart was beating and getting dizzy and having to consciously stay conscious towards the end of the words I had to say out loud. You may be experiencing fear to this degree. And I want you to know and affirm for you, as you affirm for yourself, that that fear is real. That dizziness is real. That tingly feeling that you feel in your fingers is real. The question is, how much power do you have over it? Session 37. How can I support my brain today rather than run from its signals?